Hey guys, and welcome back to the second episode of Before the Hype. We are your favorite fashion show, bringing you the best takes on everything from streetwear to culture. Before the noise,
before the trends,
and before the hype. Now, every episode we are talking hot topics and the fashionistas that are shaking up the fashion scene today.
it's your resident queen,
Dami.
And it's me, Ricardo.
So today we've got another banger loaded. We're taking an exclusive look at high fashion. So you know today's a drippy one. First of all, we're going to be deciding the ultimate guest list for a fashion dinner party. So who you guys got?
I've got it locked. I've got it locked in my head.
Right,
after that, we've got this week's hot topic.
Ooh,
Yes,
ready for
which
that.
is, are you ready? Should high fashion brands stick to their roots after the founder passes away, or do they need to change direction, switch it up? You know, this is coming in, I guess, like a good climate for our talking conversation, but a bad climate in general, because there's a lot of people who were at the helm of their fashion brands who sadly been passing away these past couple months. So
Exactly.
it's heavy. We've got a lot to talk about.
We've got a lot to talk about, but before we talk about that, guys, I want us to talk about this fashion dinner party. Guys, let's do a little what do you call it, meditation movement, yeah? So everyone close their eyes.
All right.
Everyone close their eyes, yeah?
Closing
Okay.
the eyes.
Imagine a luxury dinner party. I'm
Oh.
talking high fashion,
Mhm.
names, I'm talking
Oh.
brands, I'm
Yeah.
talking people you don't see on a regular basis. We all have to pick 3 designers, dead or alive, to have at your own dinner party. And we're going to rate each other's dinner parties out of 10. There's got to be a theme for the party, so you kind of have to make it revolve around something that all the designers or the people that you pick match that theme. And each person has to be explained as to why you chose them. Yeah? So, guys, like I said, think about it. High fashion, high luxury, whatever floats your boat. I want to know what's sitting at your dinner party. Who, what, where, why, what we eating, what we yamming, what's on the menu.
So we
Like,
got to think about every single detail.
kind of like the main aspects is mainly the theme. I want to know the people you picked,
Yeah.
why you picked them, and how they match that theme.
Okay, cool.
You see what I mean? And if you pick them because they're dead, why are you resurrecting them? You know what I'm trying to
What's the
say?
worth?
Listen,
What's the
Good
worth?
Friday, Easter Sunday, why
What
are
the
you
worth?
resurrecting these people? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Why are you resurrecting them? So that's the question I want you guys to think of. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so when you're ready, hit me with the dinner.
Cool. So, for dinner, I'll definitely say that. Let me start off with the people I'm bringing.
Alright, cool.
So the first person is gonna be Glenn Martins.
Ooh.
He's right now the creative director of Diesel, and he's the one that's like revolutionized them and even changed their logo, and it's gone so well that logo has won logo of the year and design of the year. So I'll bring him to it. He's got an architectural background, so that's one reason why I brought him to the dinner. You'll realize later why that ties in to what I'm gonna do with the theme.
Okay.
So the next person is Virgil Abloh. Everyone knows my obviously that's somebody that I'm resurrecting. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously he sadly passed away.
Peace, man.
And obviously he's also got architectural background as well. And also I like his designs. He's very almost contemporary architecture, you could almost say, in not just the way that it's like he's got isometric lines within his designs. He's also been able to reconstruct a lot of silhouettes, and I like that about obviously the way he goes about his work. And then the last person I'll bring back is Alexander McQueen. I'll say he's someone that's embedded within the London fashion culture, as well as just literally fashion in general.
Yeah,
and you know, a lot of these designs have been able to inspire a lot of new people that are coming into the industry. And it's just someone that I'd want to pay homage to, you know.
Yeah, for real.
So the whole theme of the actual dinner itself would be, I'll say,
This is
contemporary workwear or like warehouse, you could almost say.
okay.
So,
Warehouse dinner.
yeah,
Warehouse
it's so different to like what we'd usually do. So basically where it would be in a abandoned warehouse that would then be reconstructed into like inside of it, and it will have like isometric lines on the floor, almost in a chaotic way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's in an orderly fashion. Do you get? And then obviously each dinner guest is gonna literally be sitting down on a table, but it's gonna be like, I'll say like slabs, you could almost say.
Oh, like concrete?
Yeah, like concrete
love
slabs.
that.
Yeah, and then the dinner will literally be served in...
A brick.
Nah, I'm doing too much if I do that, you know?
Breathe block.
You can see where I'm going
The
with
food
it,
is
though.
not gonna survive at this.
No, but it's gonna be like a
that's
so you see like a toolbox that let's say like a engineer or somebody would take with them, or like a
So like a
plumber or something.
lunchbox.
It's gonna be a big. It's gonna be a big meal.
Yeah, like
You'll
it's-
be eating for the whole time.
Exactly,
Damn.
and it's gonna be served in that box, and obviously the cutlery is gonna be. Obviously, you're gonna have knives and forks, but at the ends of it, it's gonna look like a wrench.
Oh my god, yeah, like a
No,
spanner.
Yeah,
like
a spanner.
That is
Love that.
Yeah,
That
that
is
type of
very,
vibe. So
detailed.
that's the type of vibe that I'm going for. So
Pressure.
Right. What's the music gonna be like?
So the music's gonna be cool.
Industrial.
I'm telling you.
It's
yeah,
industrial,
different.
but I want it to be chaotic. Like it's gonna be chaos, but it's almost organized chaos. That's
Yeah, I
like the
was just
whole
about to
theme.
say,
It's
yeah.
organized chaos, and literally, it's gonna be jungle music and a mix of house and some neo soul, just to calm everyone down at the end, you know,
And it's during
calm
eating
everyone
time.
down right at
Yeah.
the end. So that's like the vibe that I'm going for, and the food that I want to serve.
Down to the T.
I like-
down to the T. The pressure is
Obviously,
on.
Caribbean food, that's like my favorite. So there's gonna be a lot of Caribbean food being served out there, and that's me. That's my dinner,
That's
was
your
my
dinner.
guess.
Goddamn.
and that's my theme. So
Okay.
I don't know how you guys feel about that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm liking this industrial techno.
Okay, I think I need to hear Ricardo's. Ricardo hit me with this dinner.
Oh
Let me
my
hear,
God.
please,
Okay.
because
So, I'm gonna do. Okay, so I know my guests first.
Okay,
so I'll
go on.
base
Yeah.
it around them, which is actually what we're supposed to be doing, I suppose. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. So my three guests, I'm gonna go for Ricardo Kubo, who is the creative director, owner, just icon of Comms Gasson and Dover Street Market. So most people owe so much to her, and she's just chilling on her wands. So I kind of love her for that. So Ricardo Kubo, I would also go for Alexander McQueen.
Yes.
Legend, icon, also somebody who's very inspiring because when he was at the fashion school, like he was there from morning to night, and by the time that he left, he knew everything about how to make a garment because he had taught himself over and over and over again. And what I find is interesting is when you go to brands, there's normally a pattern cutter, there's somebody who's going to sew it up, whereas he could do it all before he asked somebody else to. And I really respect that kind of thinking from an artist, designer, creative.
Someone dedicated to their craft, you can see.
Yeah, and I think there's a level of respect there for other people in the job.
Yeah.
So Alexander McQueen, Ricardo Kubo, and then also my dream, my heart, my love on the movie screens. My muse. Guys, it's Stanley Tucci in Devil Wears Prada.
Okay.
Do you remember the guy with the glasses? I always forget his name.
Nah.
I'm not even. My brain is
Quite loud. I don't remember.
I
I
don't
don't
even
remember.
remember watching the film.
Is it
as of
Michael?
recently.
No,
I need to get a
Michael.
picture of him.
Guys, I actually know the quotes in my head as well. This is what's awful. Like, I know this film
Yeah.
through and through. Devil Wears Prada, off by heart. Lines, lyrics, scenes.
Who's the person you were talking about? Stanley. Oh
Stanley
my
Tucci.
god.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
he is a cutie. I can't even.
What's his
imagine.
name?
Oh,
You know that
this
guy?
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
Oh my god, that was it. Nigel. It's Nigel. Anyway, love Nigel in the film. He's
Yeah.
like this editor at large of Runway magazine. Icon. I don't want Stanley Tucci. I want Nigel. I want Nigel at the dinner, not Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
Give me Nigel. So that's my dinner.
Give me setting.
I'm wanting, a lot of sun. I'm wanting an Italian kind of vibe.
Right.
Okay, now I know Ricardo Kubo is not Italian, and Alexander McQueen is London, but I feel like they all appreciate Italian food. They appreciate a good tagliatelle. You know,
Yeah,
slurp
of
up
course.
the food, maybe some seafood in there. And obviously following on from my Italian food setting, I'm starting off starter caprese salad.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
This
I don't,
salad.
listen, I don't know what that is.
Is
You
it
have to
like
literally
at this-
explain that
at
to me.
this-
Okay,
Yeah, what's the
right. So
difference
picture
between-
this. Okay,
Go on.
plate.
Right,
Right, bed of lettuce,
okay.
Right.
ball of mozzarella,
Yeah,
Okay.
slice of tomato,
okay.
olive oil, black pepper, salt.
Why does that just sound like salad?
Okay.
That's a caprese salad.
That's all right. Is that a star?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. I
Did
can-
you say why does it sound like
No,
a
it
salad?
doesn't. You all got like a fancy name when I just heard lettuce.
Lettuce?
You know,
Mozzarella,
like,
mozzarella.
Just lettuce.
Just, you know, the salt, the pepper.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, they have so many different names for salads, and I don't know why.
It's the mozzarella ball. That makes it the caprese salad.
Okay, fair
the
enough.
mozzie
Fair
ball,
enough.
you just slice, you get
Fair
slabs
enough.
of it. So do that. Then mains, I'm thinking like a little like seafood tagliatelle, you know, a bit of mussels,
Very fancy.
salmon,
Very
bit of, like
fancy.
cheese sauce. I want to treat them well. You know, I
Mm.
want to show them that 5-star, come dine with me,
Yeah.
top, upper echelon kind of vibe.
Did you say echelon?
Dessert, obviously, tiramisu. 1 bowl, 3 spoons.
Jeez.
Got 4 spoons actually. There's 4 of us.
One bowl.
1 bowl, 4 spoons. It's a sharing thing.
Okay.
You know, I'll be like,
But people are going to clearly be hungry at your party.
One detail that we missed.
well, they can come to Dami's after.
I know,
the
right?
pull up
With
and
the
take
flipping
a toolbox.
With the toolbox of food. Yeah.
Like, one thing that
I need the
we
name of this.
didn't actually establish is it a dinner with other guests as well as the people that we're inviting?
No,
Or
it's
is it
just
those three?
it's just my chance to get to chat to them.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
imagine sitting and you've got Ray Kalkube there, Nigel, and Alexander McQueen.
That would
Like,
be an
do you know
amazing
what?
dinner.
Screw everyone else.
Yeah.
You can have your minute and you can have your time. I'm taking this. And also, I think the reason I wanted it to be Italian is because these 3 designers focus so much on silhouette, cut, fabric,
Yeah.
the movement of the fabric, the shape. Everything is down to this like silhouette and movement. And I think Italian food and just Italian tailoring is like at the forefront of like silhouette and design and like craftsmanship. And all 3 of those people are craftsmen, even Nigel, because he's a
Even
star
Nigel.
in my eyes.
I actually like that.
Yeah, I
vibe.
like that vibe.
I like
man.
that vibe.
Aw.
as
Sounds
well.
very fancy.
This is a very fancy dinner. I feel like mine is gonna be such a. What's the word that's opposite?
A contrast.
yeah.
I mean, you can't tease us anymore. It's time.
It's
Let's
time.
go.
Where's
Alright,
this dinner?
cool.
Tell
Alright,
us.
so
Take a
this-
star.
This dinner is in a Oh, sorry, I don't even know where the dinner is. All right, cool. No. The dinner is, you know what? I can't pinpoint where the dinner is, but it's in this very like modern day, like, okay. Imagine in the 90s, you know, in the 90s, houses used to kind of be filled with fur, velvet, like even on the
Oh.
walls, they used to have that
Yeah,
kind of
that's quite the pad.
that kind of boudoir kind
Ooh.
of vibe. Yeah, very sexy, very grown. So imagine like a house, you know, those houses that are like glass, see-through, but inside is all black. The theme is black and gold. It's
Oh,
very
wow.
prestigious,
It's
but it's
luxe.
very, it's luxe, but it's like, it's got the fur, it's got that kind of 90s aesthetic. So I'm kind of going to resurrect some people. And this is because I'm not going off fashion. I'm going off the fashion that they had as an individual, but they're musical icons, if that makes sense. So
Okay.
I will be resurrecting B.I.G. Biggie gotta come back. You know what I'm saying? He's
What, with the
coming
PG
through
sweater?
everything. He
Yeah.
got to
And
come
the
with.
fur coat.
He's got to come with the fur
Yes,
coat. He's got to
yeah.
come with the velour tracksuit.
Oh
He's
my
got-
gosh.
Then.
This is the vibe that I need. I feel like he would fit the aesthetic. I want his music back. I miss his soul, his energy. I feel like that kind of energy in music is missing from the world right now. Because he's what I would call that past era of like 90s fame. I feel like someone who replicated that for me as of recently is Pop Smoke. So I need to bring him back. We got to bring him back to life. I feel like he
I
never
like
had.
these choices so far.
Yeah, I feel like they both had a lot of. They had, as much as they had their musical stamp on the world, they were fashion icons within their genre. Pop Smoke's kind of fashion was. I know that it seemed of today, but it was very much like representative of like B.I.G. 50 Cent back in the days, if you get what I mean. But he gave it his modern twist, and I like that kind of fit in line with his music. That's why just even the voice, the vibe, the style through interviews, his energy, I need that in the same room. Now I know it could be. These are two souls that could have very strong personalities. So I needed to bring someone who was not only interested in the R&B and hip hop culture of music, but was also an entertainment lawyer, and that's Frank Harris. Right now, he's a black entertainment lawyer in the music industry, and I feel like he's fashion for like how he is. If you guys is any of you guys watching Project Icon on, Frank Harris on that show? I love him. People think he's strict and cruel and scary. He is. But the point of it is that he knows what he's looking for. He knows what to be around. He knows good music. He knows what good taste is, what soul is, that kind of thing. And the way he dresses is like, it's like he shouldn't be in this time, really and truly. But, he isn't of this time. So that's where he gets his fashion from. And I feel like he would be a good person to have within the room to kind of, I don't know, with the whole bringing back music, he needs to be the person to make it make sense, because these two are dead. So if I was to bring them back, I feel like he would be the current person now to kind of put their music and style back into the market. So I need them to sit at a table and have some food. What would I serve? Now I know these niggas gonna be hungry. We're gonna have to take it back. I think we're gonna have some soul food. I think they'd all appreciate some soul food. Not too messy. Can't get that on the fur. You know what I mean? Can't get it on the velour and stuff. But I think some soul food. Some's talking about some barbecue jerk, some chicken, do you know what I mean? Like, just really keeping it earthy, keeping it, like, back to their roots kind of thing. But I feel like we've got a lot of prestigious alcohol. So we've got 1942, we've got the Courvoisiers, we've got the Hennessy's, we've got the, Patrons, we've got the everything, do you know what I mean? It's a lot of luxury alcohol, because these are men of high caliber. You know what I mean?
You can have like a mini bar.
There ain't no mini bar. They got the full bottles. You know what I mean? Like, we don't do mini bar around here. These are big boys. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. These are big boys. They're gonna have big conversations.
Mini fridge.
Yeah, come on, man. I know B.I.G. is gonna be cigars on deck. This is like the kind of vibe. It's like a big boy convo. You know when they got the cup with the ice and you hear the click, 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 click?
Yeah. It's that like golden.
Yeah, they're all sitting there just rinsing the cup around.
Like,
that's a prestigious. I'll just be there.
This is like a bougie, like private members club.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say.
You can have like a jazz pianist.
Oh my gosh, I can have a jazz in the background, and I can just imagine there's gonna be like a fireplace, so they're just sitting in front of the fire. They're having this like, it's just amazing. I can't even describe it because a lot is going on in my head.
This is like
I'm there.
every like really cool film.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I feel like I'm there as a fly on the wall. If not, I would have put myself.
This is your crib. You're supposed to be walking down and like, "What's up?"
Oh yeah, what's up, guys? What's up?
Big.
Yeah,
like
listen, the fur.
Yeah,
you're meant to be the person setting the tone.
Oh, fair enough. So this is my yard.
Yeah, this is your. This is your. This is your dinner.
Okay, yeah, no, guys. Of course, I'm gonna be. Let me just quick breakdown of the fit. So, obviously, quick breakdown. I come down the stairs. Imagine black stairs with light and ambience on each stairwell.
Oh, wow.
Do you get it? This is what I'm talking about. Coming down the stairs in my black mink fur, touching the ground coat. I don't even know where to go from there, because I might just have that on and nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I'll be coming out to B.I.G, Pop Smoke, Frank Harris. I'll be like, yo, what's going on? You're having a meeting without me? Come on now. It could be in my house. But yeah.
This is fashion and love.
This is fashion and love. This is sex and
fashion
romance.
And passion. That's what's on the menu. Starter, fashion and love.
Listen, that is the best. Listen, let's move on.
Done. Wow.
So
whose meal do you think is the best?
Ooh, I can't judge. I feel like
you can't. You want your salmon.
I'm literally at the dinner party.
Eggs, come back.
I'm literally at the dinner party. Don't play with me. But I won't lie to you. I really enjoyed Dami's idea. I feel like it was very detailed. I enjoyed the forks turning into like. I can literally see that happening. It's almost like, your idea. It was like I saw IKEA turn into your idea.
Yeah.
Like I saw them basically having his dinner like an IKEA kind of idea, industrial kind of. There's flat packs everywhere, but they're eating off the flat packs and the little things like that. So I find that really cool because it's kind of bringing construction into fashion. 1, 2, it's kind of integrating the two together something we're gonna go talk about later. But
Yeah.
integrating the two together, I do like that a lot because I don't think people usually see workwear as fashion. When people separate their work week from their like normal lives, they're like, yeah, that's what I wear to work. But you can actually make it fun, like make it lit. Like, so I enjoyed yours,
and it ties in with the dinner guest because Virgil done a collaboration with IKEA.
Yeah,
so it would have been perfect.
that would have been
like,
sick.
I don't know if you understand. It's so like perfect for the theme.
Yeah.
So that's why I chose those guests. But I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words.
I like that.
Just have these meals. We should just
guys. This is on the wish list. This is on the wish list.
I know it is. It's been on the wish list for some time over here.
Let me not get my tears together.